Yo, what is up guys? Pilkwood here, back with another video, and today I'm going to give you guys my official locked weapons tier list. This dates back to update 2, which is the most recent update in locked, and with that, of course, they added the new planetary weapon, so that's going to be included on this. I also made this template public, so if any of you other locked content creators want to use this, it's going to be down in the description below. Just if you guys want to make your own videos, I made it for y'all boys. So yeah, so we're gonna start off. With direct shot. Now, direct shot is a good weapon, especially on the goal line. If you guys don't know what direct shot does, it's if you get a pass inside of the box. It is a boosted shot that's gonna be faster and shoot more direct. Basically comes from the name. But yeah, we're gonna put direct shot in probably a B tier. Probably high B tier, low A tier, due to the fact that it is a weapon that needs to be passed for it to work. You need to get a pass for it to work, and most of the times you can't really rock a direct shot with a good build, so I'm not sure. People probably do, because as I said, there's kids in game that like to by the time they're at the goal line, they're already trying to score the goal, so I don't really think they're going to be looking for passes. So it depends if you have a good team or not. If you do have a good team that passes you the ball, then the direct shot will be good, but at the same time, if you don't, then you can't really do nothing with it. That's why it's going to go in the middle tier, because it's good and bad at the same time. Next one we have is Iron Head. I haven't really been seeing much of Iron Head inside any pickups. I mean, sure, it's getting autos against an AI GK, but it hasn't really been used in probably any pickups or anything I've been at. So we're gonna put Iron Head at C tier. Long legs, apparently there was like a hitbox buff with it, but I'm not really sure. Either way, I think it's just a waste of a weapon. You could do so much more better than just long legs. So we'll probably put it above Iron Head for the sole fact that it's been used, and other than that, yeah, it's gonna stay at a C tier. Now leader, there's no question about it, it's going down to D tier. I don't know why that's a weapon. It's whatever. Basically what leader does is that you basically just scream and everyone else gets infinite stamina. I mean, it's good, but like at the same time, you can do so much more better. It's not really that good, if I'm being honest with you. So we're gonna keep it at D tier. Next one we have is Snatch. This is more of a GK orientated weapon. Basically what it does is that it allows you to snatch the ball, as it says in its name. So I mean, I've seen a lot of GKs use this one, and so far, if you're a good GK, it'll probably work for you. But as I said, we're probably doing this directly more towards the the more offensive and more scoring and defensive side, not really the GK we're focused on. But still, it's pretty good. We'll probably put it above direct shot for its use, so we'll probably keep it in like mid B tier, probably low A tier. Let's see by the end of the video, y'all boys. Next one we have is Neurotic. I haven't seen this a lot in pickups. It's one of those weapons where basically what it does is that it allows you that if you get ankle broken, you're able to run back really much more faster and be able to try to get the ball. But you have to remember that at the same time that while you are fast, a lot of kids in the pickups are really skilled with dribbling, so you probably still won't even be able to get the ball even with your speed. They'll probably just pass it up due to the amount of players that are in the thing. So I mean, it's good in autos, but you could do so much more better with it during pickups and stuff like that. So we'll probably leave this probably in front of long legs in C tier, if I'm being honest with you. That should be where it goes. Probably even below long legs, if I'm being honest, due to the fact that long legs has like a new hitbox meta, so I'll probably keep it right there. Next one we have is Repel. I don't really see GKs using this one due to the fact that they're going to want to literally just grab the ball. If you guys don't know what Repel does, Repel basically just makes it so that if the GK were to block the ball will go farther ahead. As I said, GKs don't really use this one. It's not really a good weapon. They really prefer Snatch more, so I'll probably leave it in the D tier. We're still putting it above Leader though, because Leader is just the most garbage thing in the world. Next one we have is Copycat. Copycat is really versatile, especially when it comes to what it's used. It can be used in both defense and offensive purposes, so we'll probably leave this one in the A tier, just due to the fact that it's really versatile. Basically, if you guys don't know what it does, it says in its name, Copycat. You're able to copy any weapon that's below a unique. It's a really good weapon, especially if for versatile builds and stuff like that. It can go defense or offense. It can basically go both ways. Next one we have is Web. As I said before, Web isn't really used at all. You can do so much more better than just Web. It just basically, if you guys don't know what Web does, it just makes it so that it slows down the person that's guarding you. It's a waste of time, really. It could be used for both offense and defense, but realistically, nobody's using that, especially if you're good at a game. We'll probably leave this one below Iron Head in front of Repel, so we'll probably just leave it down there in C tier. And next one we have is Kunigami. First S tier we got in this video. If you guys don't know what Kunigami does, it is just basically a boosted shot, but with Predator Eye, it makes it like 10 times more faster and stuff like that. Basically, it's kind of OP right now. It's one of the metas. So we're going to keep it at S tier. Next one we have a Shadow. If you guys don't know what Shadow does, it basically speeds yourself up in like kind of like a shadow form and allows you to, you know, be faster. This basically serves as a way to, you know, basically be able to get the ball quickly from your opponent to kind of surprise them. This isn't really used a lot. It's not really that good either, especially if your opponent's kind of skilled. But it's still a good weapon nonetheless. So we're definitely going to keep it like in B tier, like over here. Next one we have is Voracious. Voracious is another really good weapon, especially on defense. Basically what Voracious does is that it makes it so that if you get ankled or if you tackle, you get up way quicker. It's really good for pressuring defense, and it's honestly one of the most scariest things I've ever went up against. I do not understand how scary it is to ankle break somebody and feel all good the first second and then automatically see them stand up the next one. PTSD, my brother. I'm gonna put Voracious probably in front of Copycat, specifically in defensive terms, due to the fact that it's probably the best defense weapon here. The next one we got is Watchtower. I don't really be seeing a lot of Watchtower. Sure, it busts your hitbox, but the blindness that it gives to your opponent far outweighs its hitbox, so it's really not even that good. It doesn't really even fulfill its purpose anyway. And so we'll probably put this one probably below Shadow. Probably not even below Shadow, probably below Direct Shot, because I don't really be seeing Watchtower at all, like at all. Next one we have is Acrobat. Acrobat is probably one of the most annoying weapons I've ever came up against, dude. Like just being able to dive on the floor and just headbutt the ball into the outlow goal, it's so disgusting, so annoying. Like just being able to just dive for the ball head first and just put it out of bounds has to be one of the most annoying things you can go up against. It's literally always gonna hit. This weapon is really good for defense, especially if you're a goalkeeper as well. So we're definitely gonna put this one over Shadow. Probably gonna put in like low A tier if I'm be honest with you. It's definitely going over Shadow. Next one we have a Speedster. Basically what Speedster does is that it makes you way quicker, as it says in its name, and realistically I've seen some short builds use this. It is probably really good for trying to, like, you know, get past defense and stuff like that, but towards the end of the goal line you still probably won't be able to, you know, hit it up all alone, but it's still a really good weapon nonetheless. I'm probably gonna put this one over Acrobat and probably just keep it behind Copycat, if I'm being honest with you. All right, next one we got is Nagi. Nagi is how do I say it? It's a nice weapon. It's a pretty balanced weapon. Most builds that use Nagi are 6-3 bunnies as well. But yeah, man, Nagi is it's a pretty nice weapon, pretty chill weapon, you know, especially rocking a 6-3 bunnies build. We'll probably put Nagi probably over Voracious. Probably keep it in like the high A tier, low S tier, if I'm being honest, because Nagi is just a really good weapon in my opinion. Riptide used to be good, like used to be crazy good, but then it got nerfed badly. It's pretty much only good for passing now, if I'm being honest with you. But it's nonetheless, it's still a good weapon. We're probably gonna put it in like high B tier, probably high B tier. I don't know, man. We might just put it over Speedster, to be honest, due to the fact that I just see more Riptides and I see more people use Riptide as a passing weapon. Realistically, it's pretty good for support as well. We'll probably might just like put it over here. We won't put it over Copycat due to the fact that Copycat can copy it and it's just a way more versatile weapon. We'll definitely keep it at yeah, I think I might just keep it right here in front of Speedster. Yeah, just right there. All right, next one we got is Monster. I don't see a lot of Monster people, even though I really should be. Monster is a good weapon. It literally is a blow by past your first opponent. But still it could be countered, especially since you're playing 11v11. In autos it is a good weapon if you're doing 2v2s and stuff like that, but you know, in pickups and stuff like that, it's not going to work out as much. I'll probably put this weapon probably in front of Watchtower and probably below Direct Shot. I'll just keep it right there. Next one we got a Sword Screw. Sword Screw is great for being able to, you know, like hit ankle breakers on people. It is also a good weapon that if you're able to chuck it over, you'll be able to pass it back to yourself, which is also one of the most coolest features I've ever seen in a lock weapon. And I've even seen sometimes where guys chuck it up towards a goal and then the GK dives for it and then boom, they hit a Sword Screw and it goes in. It's like the toughest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, man, Sword Screw is a good weapon. It's definitely been up there recently. We're probably gonna put it over, probably put it below Riptide just for its versatile use that Riptide has, but it's definitely gonna stay up there realistically. All right, now we're moving on to the final ones, the uniques. These are where the big boys come in. First one we got is Formless. Formless is I mean, it is a really good weapon, if I'm being honest with you, especially if you train with it. Unfortunately, all the macro users that use it has caused me to think even lower, have lower respect for Formless users. But there are some good people in this world that train with Formless and are able to do flicks without a macro. Formless is a good weapon, especially towards the goal line if you hit it. So we're definitely going to put this one probably at S tier. Probably not even at S tier. Yeah, we'll probably put it S tier, just due to the fact that if you're able to train and use a Formless correctly, it's almost always going in. It's just a super sudden attack and quick weapon. It's great. Next one we got is King. You know, your boy's a fan of Barishoe. I use King in game, and let me tell you, it's probably one of the best weapons I've ever used, probably if not the best. Below Kaiser, of course, because Kaiser is just brain dead and no skill. But as I said with King, what King does is that it allows you to quickly swift pass your opponents with Baru's chops dribbles. If you guys don't know what that is, please go watch the show, dude. It's probably one of the coolest things ever. But as I said, you know, King, we're probably gonna have to put it probably in front of Nagi below Formless, because while King is good and it is able to get you to the goal line quickly, especially with its passive, it's just a really good overall weapon. And you know, it's great. It's great. Emperor, we're probably gonna put this one. Matter of fact, I'm sorry if you guys think that Kunigami is above these, but it is, especially now with how good it is as a meta. It's probably one of the coolest things in game. I'll probably actually put Formless over it. You see the fact that Formless is still good. Kunigami can still be blocked, of course, even though it's quick, but Formless is still crazy. I will put it over King though, because King's not that good as compared to Kunigami. I'm sorry, Baru, but yeah, Kunigami's a meta right now. Next one we got is Emperor. Emperor is going straight up here. Probably the best weapon in the game right now, just due to the fact that how no skill it is. It's crazy. Literally, all you have to do is just get close to the goal line and be able to get it clean open shot, hit like a flick dribble or two. I wouldn't say it's no skill. You do need some skill. It's just that most of the builds I see with Kaiser are 5-3 builds with long stretch or something. And they go and they do tons of air dribbles and stuff and tons of flicks, and it goes in somehow, which is crazy. You guys are sweats, dude. But yeah, it's definitely gonna stay up there. Next one we got is Serpent. Serpent is not really that good as a unique weapon. Sorry to say it, but yeah, it should realistically go down to a legendary, if I'm gonna be honest with you. What Serpent does is that it makes it so that a snake pops out and that it flings the ball. Basically is good for, you know, defensive purposes, as you're able to, you know, hit the ball and clear it. Certainly, it's also good for passing if you want to clear a ball farther, but as I said, it's not that good compared to these. We're probably gonna put Serpent probably gonna put it under Riptide. Actually, nah, probably not even that. We're probably gonna put it like right here, in between Sword Screw and Speedster, because it is good for clearing and stuff, but so is Sword Screw and Riptide, and every other thing in front of it is better than Serpent, if I'm being honest with you. Matter of fact, not so. We'll probably put it like, we'll probably put it over them, put it under Copycat. We'll probably leave it right there. Yeah, that's good right there. All right, next one we got is Godspeed. Godspeed is pretty good. Basically, you don't know what Godspeed does. It basically allows you to hit a teleport to the ball if you aim it correctly, of course. It's a teleportation move that works, and it's a really good move. Super quick, and it almost allows you to always get the ball. So we're definitely going to put this one probably in front of Nagi. We're definitely going to keep it in the lower S tier because it's just that good for defense. Alright, last one we have is Planetary. While I have been seeing a lot of stuff about Planetary, it is pretty meta, especially towards the goal line. But still, if you're able to predict it, it's not really that good. If you keep a hit on the guy with the ball, as soon as he gets to the goal line, you can pretty much block it. There isn't really like an iframe with the ball or something. As soon as you see it there, you can take it. But it is still a good weapon nonetheless. And we're probably going to have to put this one over Godspeed. But below King, due to the fact that, you know, King... Actually, not chill. I'll probably put it over King, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. I'm a humble guy, so I can't put King at the top, even though I wish I would. But we're definitely going to keep Planetary right there. And yeah, man, this is my full list. I know some of you Riptide users or other of you guys would probably gonna have something to say about this. It's fine, you know, everyone has their own opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button down below and that subscribe button. Y'all boys already know means a lot to me. And without further ado, I'll catch up boys in the next one. Pilk out.